It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I wanted to talk about Gervonta Davis and some of the aftermath of the Rolly Romero fight. Now, I enjoyed the fight. I really enjoyed the fight week build-up. I think it was one of the best promoted events in a long time. So a tip of the cap goes to Gervonta Davis and Rolly Romero for making it a great fight week and a fun fight on fight night, you know? But I got to call Tank out on something here because there's something with Gervonta Davis that I don't think most people have caught on to, and I want to kind of just throw it out there and see what the people got to say about it. So if you guys remember, the week of the fight, Gervonta Davis got mad at a tweet that Devin Haney had sent him. And he pretty much said that, look, after I beat Rolly, why don't we fight, right? And he kind of called him out, right? And this was all early in that fight week where he initially stated that he was leaving Mayweather Promotions. But now that the fight is done, he's did a complete pivot. And now he said that he's staying with Mayweather Promotions. So if you call him out when you were leaving Mayweather Promotions, but you pivot and you say you're staying with Mayweather Promotions, does that mean that the Gervonta Davis call out of Devin Haney was fake? Does it mean that Gervonta Davis is ducking Devin Haney in my H Money voice? I don't know, but I think Tank. Look, Tank always says there ain't no safety on this Glock, all right? Which I'm sure. Look, I've met Tank. He's from Baltimore, tough guy, really good fighter. I'm sure if it was up to him, he'd fight the whole world, okay? But unfortunately, it's not left up to him, and he's putting himself in a position where he's not going to really be able to get those fights with the likes of Devin Haney or the George Kambosos winner or Shakur Stevenson. It's been stated many times. It was stated after, I believe, there was the Barrios fight from Floyd himself. Floyd, Mayweather, and Al Haymon, it's all the same umbrella. We got 135 pounders, 140 pounders, all kinds of work for Tank. So why would they go make another company rich when they have fighters in house that they can fight? So I legitimately believe that call out of Devin Haney was fake. It was fake as hell, and it's a bad look. It really is a bad look because that would be a huge fight, and I hate to be like the cynical person, and I hate to be the person that has to tell the boxing fans the truth. But the truth is this, guys. We know that in all likelihood, if Tank ever does fight Ryan Garcia, it's going to be marinated. It's still going to be a couple more years, okay? The reality is PBC has already been getting ahead of the curve, and they've been already working on padding up guys' records and building up guys' records. And reputations and whatnot as future opponents for Tank. So the way I see it is this. This is the way BT sees it. The way I see it is this. Gervonta Davis could fight, Teofimo Lopez. He could fight Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson. These kind of guys. Ryan Garcia. But for every, Teofimo Lopez or Ryan Garcia, PBC has a Frank Martin. They got a Raul Valenzuela, They got a freaking Michelle Rivera. And these are the guys that I think he's going to be fighting. I think these are the guys that you could expect Gervonta Davis to fight within his next 3 fights. Because, let's start Michelle Rivera. Friend of the channel. I like Michelle Rivera. But, Michelle Rivera just recently signed with Al Haymon. He's been fighting a lot of these Showtime cards. But he just signed with Al Haymon, right? So, I think he's a fight or 2 away. Or maybe it might even be his next opponent. Don't be surprised if I want to be his next opponent. He's good lightweight, one of the best jabs at 135. But is that really a fight that people want to see right now? No. You got Raul Valenzuela. I like Raul. Met him. Talked to him. Very nice person. Wish him the best in his career. I think he's down to fight pretty much most people. But Raul Valenzuela is still very green. He still has a lot to learn. And I think the fight will be very exciting, but I would see it going something similar to like the Santa Cruz fight because Raul likes to throw a lot of punches. He's going to give Tank a lot of chances to counter punch. And that's just what it is. So, Raul is an option, but, it is what it is. And then you got the Ghost, Frank Martin. Now, Frank Martin, He's a guy that I think is very talented, still pretty much an unknown commodity. We don't know how good Frank Martin really is, because his best and biggest fight so far has been against Romero Duno, a guy that Ryan Garcia already knocked out in 1 round. So the jury's still out on Frank Martin. But these 3 guys, you can mix them and match them however you want. You could put Ryle first, maybe you could put Michel Rivera first, or Ryle second and Frank Martin third. But that crop of guys, along with the Isak Cruz rematch, that crop of 3 or 4 guys, that's kind of like what you could expect Gervonta Davis to be picking from. So if he goes and he does fight these guys next, which I think he will, then that means that the call out that he made early in the Rolly Romero Tank Davis fight week, the call out that he made to Devin Haney was fake. All right, and it will mean if he fights these guys next, it will mean that he's ducking Devin Haney. And I don't even care if Devin wins or loses to Kambosos. That would still be a very big fight here in the USA. I think it's one that they should look into. Devin Haney, he's not like most fighters. Devin Haney has fought on Showtime. He's fought on DAZN. Now he's gonna fight on ESPN. So he's the only fighter at 135. He's been playing Russian roulette with these networks, going from network to network, fighting whoever he's got to fight. And his dad and his team have done a remarkable job at moving him. So my thing is this: Gervonta Davis, you can't run your mouth like that on Devin Haney, whether he wins or loses to Kambosos. At some point within your next 2 to 3 fights, that's got to be a fight that gets visited, because you had a lot to say. When you were talking about leaving Mayweather Promo, now you're saying you're staying with Mayweather Promotion. So now it's like, okay, well, we got to question everything you said in the past now. So that's the news. Just wanted to, not the news, but like that's my perspective. Let me know what you guys think on that. Gervonta Davis. Was the call out early in fight week for last week against Rolly? Was that call out of Devin Haney fake now that he's staying with Mayweather Promotions? How do you see it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dang It. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.